Do you know in August 2024, the construction of the historic Funan Techo Canal, connecting Cambodia's freshwater resources with the sea, will begin with a groundbreaking ceremony. The canal will be Cambodia's first important waterways. However, it will also bring about rivalries and criticism from Cambodia's neighboring country, Vietnam, as well as other countries who argue that China is funding this project. In the episode, I will look into the project to help you understand why Cambodia needs it and what is the project benefit for the Cambodian economy and what impact does the project has on Cambodian environments. You may know in August 2023, Cambodia Prime Minister Hun Manet declared the Funan Techo Canal project. This impressive initiative aimed to connect Phnom Penh to the coast Kep province, covering a distance of approximately 180 kilometers. Once completed, this canal will be Cambodia's first capital to coastal waterway, connecting key regions such as Kandal, Takeo, and Kampot province. The project's primary goal is to reduce Cambodia's reliance on trade routes controlled by Vietnam along the Mekong River. The canal is a testament to Cambodia's determination to prioritize its national development goals, enhancing connectivity and economic expansion, strengthening infrastructure and transportation, promoting environmental sustainability, and attracting foreign investment. The Funan Techo Canal is central to Cambodia's vision of becoming a major logistic and economic hub in the Mekong sub-region. With a width of 100 meters and a depth of 5.4 meters, the canal will accommodate cargo ship up to 3,000 deadweight tons. By 2050, Cambodia hopes to decrease its shipping dependency on Vietnam by 70% and generate an annual transportation revenue of $88 million. Analysts predict that the project will significantly boost the economy, improving the transport of finished products and creating an estimated 1.6 million job opportunity. Additionally, the canal promises to revolutionize water resource management in Cambodia, enhancing agriculture, flood control, and water conservation. Cambodia's drive for the canal is influenced by its historical experiences, particularly the economic blockades imposed by South Vietnam in 1956, which exploited Cambodia's reliance on the port of Saigon. Over the years, Cambodia has sought a strategic autonomy, and the Funan Techo Canal is a step in that direction. This canal is not newly excavated, rather it is a repair of a historic waterways used by the Khmer Empire since the formation of the Funan Kingdom. Despite Cambodia has shown the project benefits to its economic growth and nationalism, many people have raised concern about China's roles and potential impact on the South China Sea dispute. This is due to the fact that Cambodia's economic reliance on Beijing reflects Vietnam's declining influence and potential political sway. Additionally, the canal's depth capacity might potentially increase China's military presence, changing the geopolitical environment. Vietnam faces rising Chinese assertiveness and influence, emphasizing the importance of careful assessment. Strategic analysts in Washington are wary of the canal's strengthening China's military presence in Southeast Asia, given its proximity to Cambodia's Ream naval base. They are concerned about potential economic dependence on China and its political implication. especially in regional dispute like the South China Sea. Vietnam has particularly expressed concern about the canal's impact on its port traffic and the Mekong River's ecosystem. Nevertheless, Cambodia assured that the project complies with the 1995 Mekong Agreement and the regulation of the Mekong River Commission, MRC. Cambodia now relies slightly on Vietnam's key ports at the mouth of the Mekong Delta to import raw material from China and export finished products to the United States and Western markets. Since 2011, around 30 million tons of the goods have been moved over Vietnam's Cambodia waterways routes. Therefore, this project will allow Cambodia to transition from a reliance on Vietnam's trade routes to the development of its own waterways for economic growth. Despite Vietnam's claim this is a concern about environmental impacts, it is widely believed that its primary concern is the potential loss of benefit to Cambodia, as Cambodia mostly transport its products to the United States, China, and Western market through Vietnam's port. How will Cambodia deal with this protest? Former Prime Minister Hun Sen dismissed this concern as a conspiracy theory, emphasizing Cambodia's independent pursuit of the canal project without direct instruction from China. The government has reiterated its commitment to neutrality as enshrined in Article 53 of the Cambodian constitution, which prohibits foreign military bases. He added that the Mekong Agreement simply compelled signatories to inform the MRC about projects built on Mekong tributary. It does not require a member to seek consultation or unanimous consent from the signatory. Because Cambodia views this project as a means of fostering economic growth and national unity, it is impossible for any of these issues to stop Cambodia's dream, and I think the common good as well. However, some people said that the canal project will test Prime Minister Hun Sen's foreign policy and diplomatic skill. He will need to manage Cambodia's relationship with Vietnam and other major powers while addressing domestic challenges such as community settlement, environmental impact, and so on. Additionally, ASEAN's role in this issue is even more important in mediating tension and managing conflict for the regional benefits. I think the Funan Techo Canal project is a bold step toward economic independence and development for Cambodia. However, it brings to the forefront the intricate web of geopolitical relationship in Southeast Asia. As Cambodia pursues its development goals, the region will closely watch how it navigates the challenges and opportunities that arise from that ambitious project.